Very good morning and welcome to the Sher-e-Bangla National Cricket Stadium here in Mirpur. And we're on day 2 of this nicely poised.
Hi, good morning. Shamim, how are you doing? Mahmoodul Hassan Joy.
In the first 2 sessions, in the way they showed the resilience, it was a bit of help from overhead conditions, but Mehdi Hassan Miraj is hardly any difference from day 1. And Mushfiq Rahim, the overhead conditions, and knows how to handle. Right behind that, thinking of a run, but Mehdi Hassan Miraj not really interested. Ahmad Zai. Nicely behind that, threaded the needle. What a beautiful shot that is. The first boundary of the morning. Pitches it up. This time Mushfiq Rahim gets so very nicely behind it. It just eases, leans into that shot. It goes streaking away to the boundary, which it did. And today it's going to be a little more difficult. Now that is something you need not have done. You're talking about getting to the 50, but his hold out has to go.
Where for all the beautiful cricketing shots that Mehdi Hassan Miraj had, this one he just chips for Afghanistan. Mehdi Hassan Miraj departs for a very well met 48.
This format, the next batter in, 13th match for him, innings. Oh, that rose up. That is fantastic. It was high, he couldn't get on top of it. Got the shoulder of the bat, and it's a good.
Went too high on him. There's bounce on the wicket. We know that it went too high on him. Nothing much that he could do, but only give a good catch. Neatly taken. Nijat Masood in the wickets once again. Rahim departs after a well-made 47. Both the batters from yesterday.
The loss of the 7th wicket. He's had quite a bit of experience. 42nd match for him. Well, might be testing him, and immediately he strikes.
And setting him up so very well. Great thinking by the captain in the bowler. He thought from the previous ball, so Taijul hands it over into the hands of Abdul Malik, who takes the catch of Afghanistan, putting the fielder into the right area. Taijul departs without bothering the scorers. Bangladesh 375 for the loss of 8 wickets.
Islam is going to come in as test career 7th
with the ball.
match.
Have a look at those line and lengths.
Sponge ball sort of a thing. Huge appeal, and Paul Rifle, beg your pardon, Chris Brown says it's gone up.
It doesn't appear to be any bat, but can you get an ultra edge coming up? Keep rolling it through for me, please. There's a flat line as ball passes the bat. The original decision is out. Pitch it in line, impact in line, wickets hitting. Chris, you can stay with your original decision of out. Stand by.
You
You're on
spotted
screen
it
signal
earlier
now.
on. Taskin Ahmed now, club in front, gone for 2. Bangladesh.
Just like that, pushing it full, but this time right on the middle of the bat of Shariful Islam. Even a top order batsman will be proud.
Bowl him! And he becomes the 2nd player from Afghanistan to pick up 5 on debut. It's a dream debut for him. He picked up a wicket. What a comeback from Afghanistan. Bowling out Bangladesh for 382.
Take a bow, young man. That was a superb delivery. It was threatened to go away from the left-hander, pitched and came back in. And Shariful Islam was expensive bit yesterday, but with the new ball today, was just what the doctor ordered. When it comes to coming back into the test match, doing the job in getting Bangladesh all out for 300.
Right, from Mahmoodul Hassan Joy, making 76. But it was all about the partnership that really set also.
The hero, Nijat Masood, 5 for 79. Will be back soon for the return first innings of Afghanistan.
Players who stood out with the performance with the bat was it'll be a good test of character. If you pitch it in the right area, it's not going to be easy. Abdul Malik. Right, it's going as expected. The tear of a fast bowler. Here we go. Now that goes past the slip score, and it should be a bound, and it is. So and lengths. Gone. Take no drop. Genuine edge.
Ibrahim Zadran was carrying nicely the first slip fielder. Shanto would have had his eyes lit up. Take a look at that. Simple as it is. And skipper Liton Kumar Das goes across. Not a great start for Bangladesh.
Yeah, it's a wide delivery, but off the back foot. But whenever the bowler, tight. He wanted the second. Oh my God, what was he trying to do? Well, it resulted in the second run.
Second, Tajul Islam throws at it. And take a look where Taskin Ahmed was. Basic error. Don't think Bangladesh have started well. And could have left it to Ibadat, who was behind as well. Basic things in B.
Just short enough, and he stood his ground. What a lovely looking shot that is. Oh, that's been taken. It was on the cards. Shariful just angling the ball away, and this time he's got
Shariful Islam affecting the breakthrough, proving us wrong. Even on the back foot, he could affect the breakthrough. One who had given him a chance earlier couldn't make the impact, departing only making 6 runs. Afghanistan.
Zadran. 29 years 3. Well. Has he caught him short? The umpire's going upstairs.
What I like is the presence of mind, and if they have impacted this run out today. But all is that it matters. Such a beautiful shot from Abdul Malik that would race down to the boundary for 4.
That's it. Got him. That is another snorter. Talking about players seem to think that they have. Final signal. It eventually tells Abdul Malik that he has to go. He goes for 17.
It's offering something to the seamers.
The second day, Asmadullah Shahid is the skipper.
Edge in the gap. Not the first slip, neither the second slip. Tried to
Potential,
make
yes. And need a bit of luck. There's that. Right in between the
expecting each
fielder.
other to go for the catch. This time, another edge. And it flies past the third slip.
The half chances that Afghanistan requires. Look at that. Oh, just
Short up, should be taken. And it is. Soft dismissal. Once again, it's a short delivery.
just missed out in the second. But he makes amends, makes a comeback in the third. Is the pace and bounce of Ibadat Hussain. Another paceman. They are elated and their tails are up. Salute, trademark Ibadat. They're pumped up, aren't they?
And it's lunch. So what a reply from Bangladesh, knowing they lost quick.
They've been brilliant. Yes, they're bowling fantastically. Afghanistan 35 for 3 at the moment.
The Bangladesh being bowled out for 382.
Tigers in the middle are roaring. They had a bit of a bad patch.
Session. 8 wickets fell for 55 runs.
Straight away, a little bit of a...
Again an edge, just falls short, goes to the boundary.
Just played a wicket nicely. This good control shot. 4 fielders chasing that ball. Wickets for the Pacers. Oh, it's up in the air and it's been taken very nicely. And
Being sent back thanks to that wonderful delivery. Again that extra bound. He had to leap high up in the air and had to time it to perfection. Skipper Hashmatullah Shahidi goes for 9. Afghanistan in spot of bother. 51 for 4.
get close to the Bangladesh score of Zazai. On edge. Just gone in and out of the hand. Good attempt, but it went very...
It's a really good attempt. Genuine edge, trying for a big booming drive. Just the right hand. He did get the palm. Just couldn't stick on to it.
Just drifting down leg, nicely clipped away. And that's going to car and reach the boundary. He did that very controlled looking shot. Just a hide there, but negotiated that.
Outside edge. Oh, found that gap. That gap between third slip and gully. In international cricket, beautifully played. This was full. Mid-on fielder Shariful Islam was quite wide towards mid-wicket, and this one a much better stroke. And outside edge again and finds that gap. There's more of a thick outside edge. Finds the gap between gully and cow point. Outside edge. Oh, beg your pardon. Top edge. Taskin Ahmed for a second. He thought he's in the game, but I don't think.
Almost got the wicket. Tajul Islam, beg your pardon, just been brought on. Going for the sweep, and there was a top edge. And as you just mentioned, Taskin Ahmed thought.
I said before,
He had
more than a coach, he's a good communicator. This is a beautiful shot. Back of the length. And begins over with a beautiful boundary. Aggressive, aggressive. For a moment, Taskin Ahmed thought it was coming back at him, but it found that.
Afghanistan has played 7 matches. This is the 7th match, and they already are showing character. This match is concerned. That's another beautiful shot, very well placed. No chance for the fielder to stop it, and another boundary. Performance or something.
That's going to be close. Up goes the dreaded finger. He's struck.
There doesn't appear to be any bat. Can you go to Ultra Edge to confirm bat? Keep rolling it through for me, please. Keep going through. Clear gap. The original decision is out. Pitching out it off. Impact in line. Wickets, umpires call. Chris, you can stay.
And that has been broken by Mehdi Hasan Miraj. Nasir Jamal goes for 35. He's got his work cut out. Right-handed batter.
Affected breakthroughs. That's a big shot and a catch. He's just given away his wicket. Not needed. I was just talking about that. He's been trying this
Over
shot.
the top, but he didn't really get a hold of it. The timing was all right. You can see there. There's possibly the lower part of the bat in the air for a while, and simple enough. That's nicely taken. Another wicket. Another man who's stood around for a while goes 36. Really do something about it. Amir Hamza just into his 4th match.
bounce it again. What a catch! What a catch by Mohamed Al Haq. He is an expert in that position, and his.
Spare of thought for Hamza. Again, this was a peach of a delivery. Targeting the visor. And a good catch. I don't think Hamza could have done any better. Hamza gone for 6. Afghanistan 128 for 7.
But the wicket of the 5th. That brings in Yamin Ahmedzai to the crease.
Shanto. And Joy to be aggressive. And this time, first delivery to the new batsman Ahmedzai. Gets rid of Ahmedzai. Take a look at this for delivery. There was turn, there was bounce, some disturbance of the surface, and an easy catch. And picks up a wicket immediately.
Nijat Masood, the debutant.
30-yard mark. Look at the cluster, and it's straight in. That is the ploy, and that has worked for Afghanistan.
Too good for the tail ender. Nijat Masood not able to do much, but what a quick sharp catch from Zakir, and tells from his celebration. Why not? Bangladesh has been really good out in the field today. Nijat Masood not disturbing the score.
For Afghanistan, Zahir Khan. Oh, it was in the air, but it was straighter. So it didn't. Oh, he's got him. That is the wicket. That is wicket number 150 for Mehdi Hasan Miraj. Duped him to going forward.
Bangladesh has the option of.
Well, we'll soon see the decision, but this is what transpired. He came forward. He was playing for the turn, which did not come. The arm ball kept on holding its line. Past the edge of the bat, and he's not going to make a mistake, the skipper, which is not a big surprise. Mehdi Hasan Miraj.
Now this has been a very, very disappointing batting card for Afghanistan. Under 14, other than the 200 that he's made in other innings that he saw.
Standout performance by Ibadat Hussain. That is how it stands. Hope you join us after the break.
Possibly we be counting because there's still some cricket left.
Openers will be looking to consolidate early on. Zakir Hassan missed out. They can put up a better bowling performance than they did. But they did come back well in the first half of today, taking those 5 last.
Yameen Ahmadzai will bowl the first over of the second innings of Bangladesh.
Well, the first ball had him guessing.
Really difficult to handle. Edge and dropped.
Just cannot afford to do that. Sharp catch. Just committed to that shot. Hand off. And it was going to the right. It could not latch on. Second over. Had to hurry down. Then that one manages to play it well enough to take it between the two fielders. The races away for another boundary. That was short. That was slapped away. Easy pickings. Simple enough to put it away. And there's a little cramp, but eventually managed to play that pretty well. That short arm jabbed. And immediately he gets success. Would you believe it? He has brought in.
Absolutely, that's a good change for Afghanistan with his first ball, and he looks pumped up. The bowlers. So Mahmood Hassan, after hitting 4 boundaries, departs for 7.
To take the first wicket of Joy, the half-centurion, and that brings in Nazmul. This time on the offside, he was on top of it. At the top of his game is Nazmul Hussain Shanto through. This time in front of the wicket. This time it's a cover drive. Fantastic shot. Superbly played. And
With offered, he's thrown his bat at it. He's made adequate contact and the ball races away. Through extra cover for 4 runs.
Now, why do you think like that, Choman Rai? Why would you want him to take chances?
And they're finding it hard to learn. It's a beautiful shot by Shanto. Ahmadzai coming round the wicket, angling towards the leg stump, and a big shot again. And Karim Janat, the valiant attempt at mid-on, miss out. And a back-to-back boundaries.
Out of his own ball, and after that it has been just a beautiful, delightful show by Najmul Hussain Shanto. The 3rd boundary in the over comes.
Shot again, good bouncer, good height. And it's that sort of a day. Half a chance, don't think fast bowler Masood picked it up. Nicely played, and Karim Janat, a valiant attempt at cow point. Slightly shorter by Zakir. And Zakir Hassan, he opened upon Bangladesh, brings up his half century. Missed out in the first innings and brings up his second. Some stretching done and a bottle of water. Beautifully played, beautifully played. Probably one of the shot of the day. Amir Hamza coming round the wicket, left arm spinner, mid-off was up. Take a look at that for a stroke to bring up his half century, the first inning centurion. You used the correct word, dominance. It was quite poor for both the teams. Nicely left, just outside the off stump. Think we could get one more over. No. Paul Rifle says, that's it, end of day. Bangladesh have dominated to Bangladesh on putting Saul in.
those 2 batters, Shanto and Zakir, the driver's seat.
A good start in the second innings. Mamadou of 116 of 130 deliveries, and they've been dominating the
Yeah, seen a massive partnership in the.
It was 5 wickets fell this morning off Bangladesh in the first 70. Session for sure was won by Bangladesh.